What's going on, y'all? It's yours truly, Mr.Taliaferro. I was watching the Golden State Warriors play, and I was admiring. Steph Curry was phenomenal. Klay Thompson is great. Draymond Green is great. But I was admiring someone else. I was admiring maybe the most uncommon Finals MVP in NBA history. Former Finals MVP. I was admiring Andre Iguodala. Somebody that I really want to interview, by the way. Somebody I just think got a great personality, unselfish, and smart. That's what I love about Iguodala. He's smart. Andre Iguodala had a very small chance of having a Hall of Fame career. Would he have made the Hall of Fame? I don't know. All right, listen to me. I'm not saying he would have been a Hall of Famer. He had a small chance. Had he decided to continue to be a starter in the league, put up points, rebounds, because remember, Andre Iguodala could go out and get you 25 and 5. Those stats would have been pretty darn good if you end up in the top 30 all-time rebounds, top 50, 75 in assists. He would have had a case, but he opted to be a role guy on a great team. Life is about decisions. Andre Iguodala chose rings and happiness over chasing a Hall of Fame career. And what if, right? Nothing wrong with that. It's what makes you happy in life. You see, his teammate, ironically, Kevin Durant, has decisions to make about his future in the next couple weeks. Kevin Durant, in my opinion, and I'm not as hard on Durant as a lot of other people are about joining the Warriors. I was hard at first on Kevin Durant for joining Golden State, joining a team that beat you after your team was up 3-1 on them in the Western Conference Finals. I was hard at first. I took a step back and said, this is not the first time a guy tried to make the league unbalanced. Now, I'm smart enough to say I know the difference between LeBron James joining a 40-something win Miami Heat team with Chris Bosh and Kevin Durant joining a 73-9 team that almost won a championship and beat him the previous year, right? It's not the same in regards to two totally different situations. The Heat needed LeBron. The Warriors don't need KD. But in this part, it is the same as true. LeBron and KD are both guilty of one thing. They both tried to unbalance the league. Now, you could say LeBron joined a team that needed him. I'm fine with that. But getting 3 All-Stars together when most teams only at the time had a max 2 was you trying to get a favorable advantage. I'm not mad at it. Let's just tell the truth about it. Right? Again, Bron joining the Heat, KD joining the Warriors, 2 totally different situations. But let's get down to the bottom line of what they were both trying to do. They were trying to unbalance the league. Kevin Durant's decision just was a little more smarter than LeBron's, and probably going to include him getting more rings than what LeBron got in Miami. All right? Fine. Fair enough, right? So, Kevin Durant is getting criticized by everybody saying, yo, we don't respect your championships. I actually respect his rings. I know they don't need him, but he's been great on the court. They don't need him. I don't kill Kevin Durant for that, and I'm saying that figuratively speaking, not literally. I don't get mad at it no more for joining Golden State. The only time I get frustrated, and when I talk about KD on my platform, is when y'all enter his name into those best player in the game conversations. Now I'm like, whoa. All right, I'm cool with him winning rings. Finals MVPs, have at it. When y'all start saying he's better than LeBron, better than Kawhi, better than Giannis, better than other guys around the league, I say, whoa. James Harden is great. He hauls the ball a lot. Right? I'll give you that. But James Harden didn't have 3-4 All-Stars at his disposal. James Harden is getting double teamed. There are guys that can literally just defend Harden all night and not have to worry about scoring a bucket. James Harden might have to guard Steph Curry. Steph Curry ain't got to ever worry about guarding James Harden. It's a real thing. James Harden technically doesn't play with any other All-Stars. Chris Paul is no longer an All-Star. Clint Capella has never been an All-Star. Eric Gordon has never been an All-Star. So, I think Kevin Durant's better than James Harden. You think it. But let's be fair to James Harden. He can get double teamed. Teams are focusing in on him when they're coming up with their game plan. With the Warriors, you got to focus on everybody. You can't just leave Draymond open. You for damn sure can't leave Klay or Steph open. Like, let's just tell the truth. As great as Durant has been, his life has been made easy to the point where pretty much no team in the NBA can double team him. How can you be the best player in the game if you don't get double teamed? What? What? Giannis gets double teamed. Kawhi gets double teamed. LeBron gets double teamed. I said all that to say, I don't think Kevin Durant's the best in the game, and I don't reward him with that title. But you don't get that. You don't get the individual accolades. You get the team accolades. When you make a decision like that, get the team accolades, not the individual ones. You don't get team. You don't get individual accolades for that. No. Enjoy your team success. You'll be one of the most winningest players of all time. Seriously, right? Kevin Durant has a decision to make. What do I want to do with my life? Iguodala chose rings, happiness. Kevin Durant has a decision to make. If he retired tomorrow, he's the first ballot Hall of Famer. If he didn't win another game, he's a two-time NBA champion, scoring champion, regular season MVP, 2 times Finals MVP, maybe the game's greatest talent we've ever seen. Maybe. That's why New York's on the table for Kevin Durant. Deep down, Golden State is not making him 100% fulfilled. What are you chasing? Kevin Durant ceiling probably higher than Andre Iguodala's. He knows how talented and how gifted he is. He knows what he gives the game of basketball. If he stayed in Golden State, I wouldn't judge him. If he goes to the New York Knicks, I won't judge him. I get both sides. Who wants to stress? His hairline is already receding. Maybe he don't want to go through the stress of going to New York, listening to Spike Lee every other day with movie pitches. Maybe he don't want to deal with that. Maybe he want to be in Golden State, West Coast, Silicon Valley area. Enjoy the lifestyle. Maybe he want to do that. It's all about what Durant wants. But for me personally, when we start having those individual conversations, he's not on my list as of right now. Now, let me make myself clear. Durant owes guys like me nothing, and it's just more than me. There are thousands of these guys, right? That critique Kevin Durant. He don't owe us nothing. Do whatever makes you happy. But we also don't owe you anything either. We don't have to put you on a list of top tier guys all time, top tier guys, if you ain't proved that to us. That team's all about Steph Curry. It's not your team, Kevin Durant. Without you, they haven't lost a game in the postseason this year. With you, they have. The ball moves more without you. I'm not saying the Warriors are a better team without Kevin Durant. I'm not saying that. They're a different team without Kevin Durant. With Kevin Durant, excuse me. Decisions. Life is all about decisions. What makes you happy? Oh man, Kevin Durant's got a big one coming up this summer. We'll see what he does.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.